got dropped by a farm tractor. Tried to hold on as long as I could. I was thinking about grabbing onto the blade of that tractor, pulling me up this hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that cheating?
Could sit on the little platform on the back.
Yeah.
That he has.
That's what I thought about. So how's the weight of that bike feeling, Miss Coles?
It's a little bit on the heavier side.
But not too bad?
Not too bad.
Good. So you got all your stuff.
Yep, we brought all our stuff this time.
Did you bring your rain gear?
Everything except for my rain jacket.
Okay, we are coming up on our first major question mark for this route. I was able to map this route on Google, so I'm pretty sure it goes through, but we're not totally sure. And I think this is the intersection where we're going to find out. And if we can't get through, we have to take this highway, I think, back up over this mountain to King City, which we don't want to do. We want to go down. We're trying to get to San Miguel, and we're trying to get there on this very remote back road. So let's check it out and see what we got. Yeah, see, there's a road right there. That's what I was thinking on the map, right over there. See that little road down there? We do not want to ride on this highway if we can avoid it. So it looks like that road there is what we want. It's paved. Ah, that's it. Okay, so we're pretty sure this goes through. And look at that sign. Next service is 40 miles. So it's about, what, 2:30, 3 o'clock? And the sun is going to start setting behind that mountain soon, so
Yeah.
I think we're going to be out here after dark.
I think so.
Kind of feels a bit like a California safari ride.
Yeah. Saw some wild pigs back there.
Yeah, we did. A whole bunch of them. And we have arrived. We are at this hot springs place. It's called, let me look it up, Franklin Hot Springs. And there's this giant lake right next to me. This is a giant pool, and it is hot. It's all steamy, and you can smell the sulfur coming up. There's a little swimming area here. There's steps that goes down. I'm gonna go in and get into this hot springs pool right now. It is December 25th today. It is Christmas Day, Christmas night now. And we finished our ride today for the day. We were not able to get supplies at the grocery store in town because the stores are all closed. So Walmart was the only store that said it was open online, but it was closed when we got there. So we got some white rice from the Chinese food restaurant. They have a vending machine with food. Tomorrow we're gonna ride out to an area called, there's this giant valley. It's called
Carrizo?
Carrizo. Is it Carrizo or Carriza? We'll look it up.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's a giant valley that is very hot there in the summer.
Yeah.
But it's winter, so we're gonna ride through. There's some gravel roads. I don't know, it's very remote, it's very quiet. And then from there we want to get all the way to New Cuyama. Is that how you say it? Cuyama or Cuyama?
I'll
Cuyama?
have to look that one up too.
Anyway, another little town, and then from there we're gonna ride to Ojai.
So, hot spring time?
Yeah, let's get in. Okay, we're getting packed up here for day number 2. And here's my bike. Got pretty much everything packed back up again. Yesterday was Christmas, so when we got into Paso Robles last night, there really wasn't anything open. So we don't have any food other than what we brought with us yesterday. We didn't really eat dinner last night either.
No.
So we're a bit destroyed right now. So we really need to get some food, and then we can get on the road. But if we keep going the direction we want to go, there's only one more town between here and our final stop for today, which is at the end of the Carrizo Plain.
Yeah.
So we may have to backtrack. There is one store. I tried calling them this morning. They open at 8 on the website, but no one answered yet. So it's still considered a holiday today, I think, for some people.
Yeah, it might be.
So we may have to.
Christmas.
So I don't know. I have to decide what to do here. Let me give them a call again and see if they'll answer. Okay, we're making our way over here to this town called Creston, and this is our one shot. If this store is open, then we can keep on going today. If not, I don't know what we're gonna do. We don't have enough food to go the whole distance. California Backroads, bicycle touring. Here we are. It's like an old west town. Look at that. Post office. Here's the store. Says open. Get out of here. No way. Espresso. Oh my goodness.
Wow, look at this little town.
Wow, I cannot believe it. I was for sure this place is gonna be closed. Hi. How are you? Doing great. So glad you're open. This is my kind of road here. Look at this. California back road bike touring, everyone. There's actually quite a few back roads in California if you can find them.
Since we left the station.
Store. All right, well, made it to here. We're still what? Probably 30 miles to Carrizo Plain? Something like that. And then I think it's probably 30 miles through Carrizo, and then it's probably like 10 or 15 to Cuyama. So
Yeah.
we still got a ways to go. All of the climbing is up front here. Or most of the climbing. It's kind of front loaded.
Yeah. We did a lot of it, and then we're gonna have one more kind of at the end in the Carrizo Plain, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it said on the map. This road, people drive fast, but it's not real busy today. And there isn't a shoulder, but there's like a gravel strip, so if you really felt the need, you could just go off. But people have been pretty friendly today.
Yeah.
Day after Christmas, you know. Still a holiday probably for a lot of people. Man, there are so many hawks out here.
There are lots of ground squirrels too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear one. A hawk.
Last night when we were coming in, we came across like a whole bunch of wild hogs. One of them actually ran out on the road in front of us. And he was kind of running up the road, and he would stop and look back at us, and then he'd see us coming, and he would take off again. And then he went up the road, and I didn't see where he went after that. I think we made it to the plain. We're very close. There's a solar farm over there. I remember seeing that on the map. All right. So how was the ride getting here? What would you say overall about it?
Since we started or today?
Since we started.
Since we started.
And today. Maybe more about today.
It's been there hasn't been much wind today.
No, surprisingly, not at all.
Maybe, especially with the storm coming in.
Yeah.
We've done some climbing today, but overall that hasn't been, well,
It's quite a bit.
a decent amount of climbing yesterday.
I felt like there was a lot of climbing.
It feels like it. Definitely feels
They
like
weren't steep roads,
Yeah.
and the pavement was really smooth,
Yeah.
but it went longer than I was expecting.
Yeah. It
Definitely.
feels like it, especially with us carrying all our stuff with us.
Yeah.
Too.
Wow, it's remote out here. So the San Andreas Fault runs right along that mountain range right there, all the way down to the end of the valley. Hit some gravel road. We hit some gravel. It's more like dirt, actually. I don't know if I call this gravel or dirt. It feels like dirt. It's a little bit of gravel mixed in, but it's kind of hard to find this smooth spot. Actually, over here is pretty smooth. Try this. Okay. Okay, we just made it to New Cuyama. Cuyama? That was crazy. That ride was so hard. It's 8:30 and it was 117 miles. I don't know how many feet of climbing yet. Let's see. It's loading. Wow. So hard. You know, it's so different riding with so much weight on the bike. 100 miles with 50-pound bicycles is a lot harder than 100 miles with 20-pound bikes. All right, day 3 here in New Cuyama. So far it hasn't started raining yet. The rain got scheduled later in the day, so I think we'll still get wet, but at least we can get started in the dry. Wow, what a day yesterday. So the plan for today is we're gonna backtrack a little bit, probably around 10 miles. And then we're going to jump on, I think it's a 39, 37, 38, the highway that goes to Ojai, up over the mountains. So that'll be interesting. We get up to about 6,000 feet, I think.
Yeah, we get pretty high.
So maybe it'll be snowing up there.
Yeah, because
That'll be fun.
that'll be...
Miss Cools, whatever you do, don't turn around and look behind you. Whatever you do.
Okay.
You don't want to see what's coming.
Okay.
So yeah, just don't look back and you'll be fine. So we've reached full saturation and we've confirmed that it does actually rain in Southern California.
Yeah.
Who would have known? Okay, here's our drone shot. This looks pretty good. So we made it to Ojai last night, and we're now heading out of town this morning. We stayed here. We got soaked yesterday, and we needed a hotel room to dry everything off. So we stayed in this nice little hotel downtown Ojai. It's my first time being here. Is this your first time being in Ojai?
Yeah, I've never been to Ojai.
Yeah, it's a surprise, huh? A little bit of a surprise. It was pretty nice there. Los Padres. All right. Good morning, Miss Cools.
Good morning.
So we made it to Ojai. So what was the highlight of the trip for you so far, Miss Cools?
Well, the descent last night was pretty amazing. And it was cold and wet, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And Carrizo Plain was really neat.
The Carrizo Plain was really neat. Yeah, how was that gravel road riding through there?
That was a little washboardy.
A little washboardy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little bumpy through there.
Yeah. I didn't think we were ever going to get out of there.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we're going to have to pitch a tent here. I don't think we're going to make it tonight.
Yeah, if we'd had enough with us, we probably would have just pitched a tent right there out in the open plain, just slept out under. Yeah.
Yeah, if we needed food though.
But yeah, we need some food and
We had
some
to
water.
get to that store. Wow, that store looked closed when we rode up.
It did.
It totally looked closed. And I was like, shoot, it said on their website, I think it said 9. I thought it said 9.
Yeah.
But it was
me too.
8:30 when we got there, and I was like, maybe it said 8. The front outside looked empty, and then all of a sudden I pushed the door and it was open.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, it's open.
Uh-huh.
Oh
yeah.
man, that was like so, it's amazing how things like that, those little things can be so, on a bike tour, how just the littlest things can be just, you're so, can be so amazing. Like the store being open, and at night.
Yeah.
Or like that bathroom at the park, still open.
Oh yeah, that was
Remember?
nice.
Like amazing. Oh my God, the
kept it
bathroom
open.
is open. No way.
I know.
Just little things make
Yeah.
you appreciate. Bike touring makes you appreciate the little things.
It does, definitely. And the park was really well taken care of, and the bathrooms
So
were
well
really nice.
Yeah, and then on the way through the mountains last night, we had that Park Service guy stop and ask us if we were okay.
Yeah, that was
really
nice.
cool. He was worrying about us, but I mean, it was cold. We were cold. And then you got a flat tire. Remember?
Yes.
You got that piece of wire stuck in there. So yeah, our tires are super old. We've pushed them too far, but I was doing the math on the tour. I'm like, well, it's only going to be about 350 miles. And so in numbers wise, 350 miles isn't that far for tires. But when you consider you're out on shoulders of highways, riding in conditions you're not used to, you're going to run through more debris. You're going to take less care of where you're riding because you're more concerned about your safety, like traffic or potholes or things. Because if you crash out there, who knows how long it's going to be before somebody can come find you.
Yeah, it was pretty remote, a lot of it. Yeah.
We made it to Ojai. Beautiful little town. It's a lot like Santa Barbara, maybe like a scaled down version. Look at these beautiful mountains in the background. Those are the mountains we came over last night, and I had such a good shot of Miss Cools riding down it, and I checked this morning and I can't find the footage. It was so cold when we were riding. I pulled the camera out, had my gloves on, and I turned on the camera inside the handlebar bag. And then I start filming you, and I could see the red dot was blinking, so I pushed the record button, and the red light's blinking. And I'm just following you, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be such epic footage. Oh my God, and it was like so perfect. You had the clouds, the rain, so dramatic. The colors were perfect, the light was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was like cinematic perfection. I don't know where it is.
I wonder what.
I don't know what happened. My gloves probably bumped the record button and we lost it. So we can't ride back up there today and get it because it's sunny now. It's not raining.
Yeah, it would be different.
No, come on in.
Thank you.
Okay, so we made it to the town of Carpinteria, and I'm just looking at the map here, and it looks like the campground is literally 0.2 miles right back on this street, right by the coast. So hopefully they'll have a hiker biker site for us tonight, and it won't rain. This could be really, really nice. This could be really nice, or it could be miserable. We'll find out. Miss Schools just went into the Pacific Health Food Market here to see what she can find for lunch. Okay, we better start vlogging. This is very important stuff we got going on here. Freaking booger on my can.
Yeah, when was that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna run. How far is bathroom? It's smart and final, but I'm gonna look right down here and see if they have a bathroom down there.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds good. Oh, thank you.
Where did you ride from?
Oh, we rode from Sonoma County. Well, we rode from kind of Pinnacles area. I believe where that's at. Yeah.
Sweet. That's a haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was a long ride.
Cool. Enjoy.
See you later. Get some wave shots. Very cool. It's still nice out. Hasn't started raining yet. But beach looks fun. Just now coming into Santa Barbara, California, and we're making our way through the treacherous multi-use path here along the beach. Last night was pretty interesting. We slept at the campground, and the alarm, the kiosk, state park kiosk alarm went off at 12:30. Woke us up, woke everyone up probably in the whole campground. So didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, but we made it. It was raining this morning on us a little bit, and now it's kind of cleared up a little, but it's supposed to rain this afternoon. So we might take a quick spin up Gibraltar while we're here and see what we can find up there. And there's the hotel we're going to be staying at tonight. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. What do you think? It's okay?
Okay.
Check in at Villa Rosa Inn. We are next door. All right, so we got to go next door here to check in. Aha, there we are. This is a cool little hotel. Well, while I'm waiting for Miss Cools to come out, why don't we just do a final bike check and talk about a few things that I did on this trip and some of my thoughts about it. So let me bring the camera around to the bike here. So as you can see, first thing, went with the flat pedals, and these are, I just got these, they're Deity brand, Deity. Anyway, I bought these. They were on sale at one of the online sellers. I don't remember which one actually. Modern Bike, I think it was. And they had good reviews. They were pretty lightweight. Oh, metal platform and serviceable bearings, so they said. And that's what I wanted. I wanted something that could be, that can hold up to the abuse of bike touring. So we'll give these a try and see how they go. For the bags, I just went with the rando rack and just strapped my sleeping pad, the bivy, and my sleeping bag to the lower part of the rack here. Just underneath the rack, I looped it through with these Velcro straps. Very simple way to attach stuff. Rando bag with all my stuff in it, and then just a medium-sized saddle bag. With the weight distributed on the bike like this, everything went pretty well. I can't carry too much weight on the back of the bike. I found that this bike frame's too flexible, and what happens is the bike just wobbles just too much as you're riding down the road. It just starts wobbling. It's a very thin tube steel frame. It's not designed for touring, or it's not designed for a heavy loaded touring setup, but you can do it if you put most of the weight on the front fork. One problem I did bump into with all the weight on the front was with the fenders on. The fork is so flexible on this bike that the tire would actually start to rub a little bit on the fender when I would put a lot of weight on the handlebar bag. So like if I would load up on water, when I had full load of water and food, I was noticing that the bike was just heavy enough where it would rub a little bit. So if I moved a few things to the back bag, it would take off just enough load so that it wouldn't rub. So I was kind of balancing weight back and forth throughout the tour. But I didn't have any problems. I didn't have any flat tires. I've got a Reneers tire on the front, and that's a 650B by 48 standard casing. I think it's the Switchback Hill, if I'm not mistaken. And then the rear tire is a Gravel King by Panaracer. Both tires are made by Panaracer, but that one's a Panaracer Gravel King. Slick version, it's got the file tooth pattern. It's the same tread basically as the Reneers. It's got a little bit thicker sidewall, so they say, and it's designed to be tubeless. Both tires can be set up tubeless, but I actually have inner tubes in both of these tires. The front tire has a pretty good cut in the top somewhere here, and I had to reinforce it. Here, I'll show you. Has a really good cut here, so I ended up having to take a piece of tire, this was before our trip, and reinforce this with a strip of old tire. So there's actually a tire within a tire right here. It's about that long, and it's been holding up just fine. This rip is growing though. It's gotten bigger on the tour, but we're just about done now for our tour. We're gonna have maybe 30 or 40 miles left, so it'll be fine. I like this bike for bike touring for a number of reasons. I like that it has the dynamo hub with the integrated headlight on the rack. It just simplifies a lot of the lighting at night. You never have to think about it. It's always there. And it has the rear tail light integrated in as well. So all of that just runs great. At night I do wear reflective stuff. I've got some reflective ankle bands and a reflective vest that I wear, or reflective jacket. And so I'm pretty visible. This bag back here actually has some hoops for rear tail light. Miss Cools has that on her bike right now. She has the rear blinky light. So she runs the blinky light, I run the solid light, and we're very visible with all of our reflective stuff on. So that's pretty much it. I mean, this bike has just been really honed. I've been riding it a lot. I've got like close to 25,000 miles on it now. and I know what it's capable of, what it's not capable of. I've got the integrated pump back here, center pull brakes, super simple, like no maintenance necessary really. You know, and so for bike touring, when you just need to go and not think about stuff, this is the bike right here. Down tube shifters just take away any complication. One thing I do notice about down tube shifters that I don't like is I don't like having to keep reaching down when we're in rocky terrain or we're riding up a lot of rollers. It is annoying, but that's maybe my only complaint about them, just having to keep reaching down. Well, what was the verdict?
They didn't have a bottom floor.
All right, well, here's our room. Well,
Cool.
Let's see what the inside looks like. Bit rustic on the outside. It looks rustic. Uh-oh, the key doesn't work. Nice. Very cool. Oh man, this is neat. It's like very, very old school.
Yeah.
Wow, got vaulted ceiling. Perfect. Come on in, everyone. Here's the bathroom. Nice. Well, I like the tile. It's very colorful. Nice. Got fish tile on the bathtub. Oh wow, we got a little fireplace. We got some blinds here we can open and look out at the beach. Got the bikes. And I like the little plants here. All right, so we just unloaded everything back at the hotel, and now we're gonna head out and do a quick spin up Gibraltar and back. It's been a long time. I've done this climb once before. It was many years ago actually now. So it'll be fun to go up there. Hopefully we can beat the rain. I'm sure there's a better road than this, but I just don't know this town really well, so kind of stuck on a little busy road here for a second. It will quiet down as we get up here a little ways. We made it to the start of the climb, Miss Schools.
That's the top of it right there?
Yeah, right up there. First cyclists of the day, here they are. Hey! Very peaceful and quiet out here. Good job, Miss Cools. Made it.
Yeah, people do a lot of mountain biking up here, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I've never mountain biked up here, so I couldn't tell you if it's what it's like. I did want to ride the dirt section from New Cuyama over to here, but with the rain and with the fenders on, I didn't know if we would get all clogged up in clay. So
Yeah, it was best that we did it this time.
yeah, that's why we ended up riding to Ojai instead. We wanted to do the dirt section, but next time, maybe in the spring. Mission Santa Barbara, Miss Schools. Oh man. Okay, So we made it.
Some hot beverages.
Got some coffee. We found it. There was like 4 coffee shops, but they were all closed. But anyway, how was the climb?
It was good. Yeah, it was nice. It was long and steady. Yeah, it didn't feel too cold going up, but we did get pretty cold coming down.
Yeah, I'm shaking right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it was nice. It was a nice steady climb.
Okay. Yeah, too bad there wasn't more views for you. Or clear, you know, too bad it wasn't clear so you could see.
Yeah, you can't just happen to be around either rainy days in Santa Monica. I mean, Santa Barbara.
Yeah, the one rainy day of the year that it rains. Yeah, that's okay. You had fun. Okay, well, let's go find some food. How's that sound?
Just I know.
So State Street's closed to cars now. Yeah, it is. More towns should take advantage of this.